You're not talking yet. I was trying to make sure we didn't have any reverb in there. Okay. Now, I think we're there.
I think we are.
Are we there yet, Mom? Hello, hello. We gotta play through the ads. Not really. I'm gonna skip it. Just not gonna click on it. There's Mr. Jack. Good morning.
Good morning, y'all.
Yes, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday evening, right before we went live, Terry and I clicked the go live button and I saw a real short ad pick up. And I was like, oh, something's not normal. Hey, Nathan. And so I, after our live stream and then after VW Family Farms, because I mean, we just jumped right in and went to that one, I looked and I was remonetized very quickly. So that was exciting.
Good morning, good morning.
I didn't know I had to go in and set all the live streams. I had already done all the regular videos the last time that I didn't do the live stream, so I figured out how to go back in and do that. Julie, I blue rinsed you for this morning because I didn't see Mr. Jack right away, and he usually takes care of my links when he's in if we need them, and we don't do that much on Sunday. The links is more for Fridays. Yes, Nathan.
Yay.
Finally. Y'all just gonna have to overlook me this morning.
Hey,
Terry and I were up really late last night, like 2 something, and so he did not wake me up this morning, and I was in one of them good old drooling sleeps. I'll tell him about that in a minute. And then when he did wake me up, I was like, panic attack, because I don't sleep that late and I have a lot to do, especially before coming on a live stream. I mean, I got to get Mom settled. Hey, Kate.
Hey, Kate.
320, how you doing, ma'am? Are you doing okay? We've been praying for you. Anyway, I was in one of those good dreams. I dreamed I had a big old, well, not a big bag, a small bag of Hoss Tools' chicken fertilizer. And I was trying to figure out how much was square footage it was going to cover in my garden and all that stuff. I was dreaming good. I was thinking, I need another bag of this. And you know it's a good bag because, like, I opened it up and little gnats came flying out of it in my dream. It was great. Hanging in there, good. Good.
It looks different this morning. Yep.
He's a lot prettier today, ain't he?
I did my hair. Y'all like it?
We're the no makeup crew today.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Richard. Oh my goodness, Mary Carter, how are you?
Yep.
And we're praying for you. You broke your French press. That's not cool.
No, I'm trying to keep Terry's chair warm for
I'll
him
tell you in a
today.
second, Red.
So.
Yeah.
Big shoes to fill.
Nah. Terry is at the hospital with his dad. Yeah, Kate, I'll tell you that in just a sec. He had a touch of pneumonia that they found on the x-ray a couple days later when the radiologist actually read the x-ray. The ER doctor was just looking for broke bones, of course, and checking his CT of his head and comparing. So they did find a spot of pneumonia, so they gave him some IV antibiotics, and for him to go into a nursing home, he has to have at least a 3-night stay, and so he's met that qualification. But the social worker for the hospital has been off work since Thursday morning. Yeah, Miss Kate, he fell and knocked himself out this time for about 20 minutes.
That was Wednesday.
Wednesday morning. Well, Wednesday
Hey,
around
Renee.
lunchish. Hey, Rainbow. So, whose question was I fixing to answer? That was Kate's. Okay. Hey, Mr. Art. How are you? Hey, Heather.
Good morning.
Anyway, so yesterday we sent poor boy out of town. He'd been at the hospital 2 days in a row all day long. He's way overwhelmed because of being an only child and having to make the decision, and he's got a lot of guilt and don't want his dad to feel hard at him. You know how it is. Because even though his dad's in the moderate to severe of Alzheimer's, he has periods of remembering. Like this morning, he remembered that our oldest daughter went to see him yesterday. Now, he may have forgot by now, but when Terry asked him, did anybody come see you yesterday, he told him who came to see you. So, it makes it really hard. And he's wanting a sign from his daddy that he won't hate him, you know, and that's probably not gonna happen. Breathe, Anna. I'm not crying, y'all.
Somebody's cutting onions.
It's that fish emulsion. That may be an option, Kate. I don't know. We're looking. He's disabled, but he only has a real tiny income, like the bare minimum, even though he's got a prosthetic leg, because he never pursued anything. And he always worked in the pulpwoods, and he never filed taxes, and so he just doesn't have anything. But we've talked about it a little bit, but right now the ball is in motion for the regular nursing home here, because it's not but maybe 12 miles from us. And then they don't have a male patient bed available right now, but the sister nursing home to that one 30 miles away does, or may possibly. I can't remember if they did or didn't. Either way, they want to send him to that one until a bed here is available and then bring him back here. If we put him somewhere else, then they're not likely to accept him at the other one, and the other one's where he wants him. So, thank you, Renee. Hey, back to Rootstead. So it's just been a tough week, but you know what? I see God in all of it. I know for myself, I cannot do this safely anymore. I mean, he's fallen over the past 6 months 4 or 5 times.
Quite a bit.
And the last 2 times he's hit his head. This time he knocked himself out. It could have been worse. He could have gashed his head open and bled out before I ever got there. Which, I mean, it's just right down the hall this time. But what if I'd have been outside checking on plants or just walking around in the garden? He would have, he would have bled to death before I ever knew it. So it's not safe. And with his dementia, this winter, we were having an extra space heater in his room because that end of the house gets cooler for some reason. Not cold, but for him it was cold. So I let him have a space heater. Well, I go in there one morning after he's come out to make the bed, and the space heater is turned up as high as it'll go. It's burning hot, and it's shoved up against the wall. It could have burned everything down. And then I may not could have got Mom out. Because she's a total bed patient. And yes, I can lift her, but in that kind of situation, I just don't know. It's just not safe. And so I don't feel like I can do it anymore. Terry can't quit work and come home and do it. So this is the best choice for us. It's the best choice for him because he'd be under constant care.
Yeah.
But we know how he feels about it, and that makes it hard. So he did tell Terry that he did not want to go at one point, but then he forgot about it later and asked him, reckon when they'll let me go home? So, I mean, that's kind of what Terry's battling. He's just feeling like, I'm having to constantly explain this to him, and it's like open it up over and over and over again. Yeah. Thank you, Holly. You have a great day. Whew. So, that's a little bit of the fun going around at PoorBoy Homestead. Hey, one.
Yeah, it is hard.
Yeah, it's definitely tough.
It's also hard taking care of a parent that's sick in the first place.
Mm-hmm. I just feel help. You know, I feel like I battle that feeling of failure because he's improved so much since we brought him here in the last 2 years, and not being able to do it anymore makes me feel like I failed him. But I also know this is the blessing part that correlates, like we talked about last week about finding the beauty for the ashes. I gave him 2 good years of quality of life.
Yeah.
And so I have to look at that side of it. He wouldn't have had it.
Yeah, I think if y'all hadn't brought him here, he probably would be gone already.
Yeah. Kate, he did refuse for a long time. We tried to bring him here when his wife died. Terry's mom died young. She was 60. She had a massive heart attack. She had the back side of her heart was dead, and then she had an aneurysm on the front. Thank you, Nathan.
That's right, Nathan.
But you know how the devil plays on you. It's like, well, you could have done this, or you should have done that, or, you know. But I've done everything possible that I could have done. I mean, he's gotten food. When he came here, he was very malnourished and stuff because he lived in town, and he was telling me that he was getting groceries and stuff, and he wasn't. And so he had passed out at home and was out of it for hours. The neighbor found him, called an ambulance, and then he was at the hospital for many hours before he came to enough to tell him who he was or who to contact. So, but anyway, he's had a good quality of life the last 2 years, and I've done more than y'all will know as far as his personal care goes. And it's been tough with him and Mom both. And so on one hand, I feel a little ease of pressure, you know, not much, just a little. It's like, okay, Anna, you know, you're not going to have to do this part anymore, so that's a good thing.
It's hard, too, because, you know, like, you know the quality of care that you give them, and even though the people that you would get to come sit with them, you know they're taken well care of, still when you're gone, it's in the back of your mind, well, are they doing this? Are they doing that? Is that going to be done? And
Hey, simple
so,
girl,
I mean, even
Dad.
if you're, even if you go to town, you're like, are they okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Usually once a month, most months, not every month, if Jen's available, she and I take one day a month to go do my chores. It's not a fun day. Once every 6 months, we take a fun day, or once a year. But we go.
I'll talk up.
I was going to tell you, they probably couldn't hear you.
I'm being a mouse this morning.
My little pet rat.
It has gotten easier though when we go shopping. Now you can have like the big bulky stuff delivered.
Yeah, I figured out Sam's delivers
Sam's
toilet paper and paper towels and
Yeah.
all that stuff. You know, they'll ship it to me. Before we was trying to get all that stuff, and it was so tough. But now I just go for the cold stuff and the smaller stuff that I need right away. And we do that once a month usually. Except for this month, I'm not doing it. I did enough last month. I don't have to do anything as far as sales.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got her angel voice on. Always. Hey,
Hey,
Kathy.
Kathy.
Always, always. Let's see.
Quite a few people came in. Good morning, good morning.
Yeah, thank y'all. Yeah, 33 in here this morning. Woo. Don't second guess myself. I don't want to do so much. I know. Yeah, see,
That's
Nathan,
like us,
ours is
Nathan.
almost
Sam's-
an hour and a half.
Sam's is over an hour from here, and
Yeah.
dealing with them being depressed is hard too.
And another bad thing is tomorrow he turns 80. And we were supposed to have him a party here today. So, you know, the girls, the granddaughters are sad. Hot stuff in the middle. Yeah.
Wow, 2 hours just to go to
Roanoke.
Sam's. Woo. Sam's.com. Order it, have it shipped to your house. They do have the thing like Walmart too, where you can go online and
Order
have your
and pick it
stuff,
up.
and then you can just drive over there, and they'll have it ready for you, and they'll load it in your vehicle.
Yeah, and I worry about that
Good morning,
with the
Maria.
nursing homes because of his dementia. It's easy for somebody to get frustrated with somebody that's TTing all over themselves all the time and
Yeah.
don't have their right mind, or just sometimes he looks at me and it's like he's looking through a thin piece of paper. Yep. Travis and Matt are Red's caregivers, but she can give them Hades. She's got her right.
You can run over them with the chair if they don't do it right, huh?
Would you ladies like to come party at our house before too long? Nathan, if I could afford to do that and have a sitter for a couple days, I would definitely come help you.
I'm so excited for y'all, Nathan.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see everything.
And I'm upset. I'm so upset. I know they're not in the chats and they're not hearing me, but Bear told me last night right before his live stream that they're not coming to the shindig. And that was one of the hugest reasons I really wanted to go.
Yeah. Appalachian.
So,
Mercantile,
you know
we can
what's
party
going to
at the house,
happen?
too.
Even though we keep saying we're not doing this event, we're not doing this event, we're not doing this. Bear's house is only 7 hours from here. You think we could get enough monsters and coffees to make it 24/7?
We may have to run to Georgia.
Cynthia, they've got those cows in milk.
Cows.
And, yeah, everything's okay. But Blaze is gone. You know, he's in the Marines now. And so Jason's dad is going to stay for them to go do the Bayou Bash because he's one of the keynote speakers there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the choice that they made. They don't know about the other events. He's supposed to do a class at HOA and Homestead and Life. HLC, that's what I was trying to say. You're laughing at Harlow's trip.
Oh,
Yeah. Blaze will be back, but then he'll have to leave again, won't he? And the Memorial Day weekend is usually when they do their get-together, but I think they're going to change that weekend instead of normally
so
doing
they can spend time with Blaze.
Yeah, they said they might pick another time. So, that was aggravating because he told me right before the live stream. I guess he did that so he couldn't see me tear up. But as far as I know, we're still going to the shindig.
Lord willing and the creek don't rise.
Right.
We're going to be at the shindig, and we're also going to be at Deep South
Whoop, whoop.
Homestead Gathering.
Hey, not many more days. 20 days.
Oh my goodness.
20 days. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nathan's going to be there. Somebody told me yesterday, I gotta have a dibbler. I can't remember who it was.
I need the thing, the stomper. Tamper thing. So I can,
Sandy, I'll be at the shindig. That's awesome.
Yay.
Hey, Linda.
Yeah,
Will.
I think Bears has turned into a KOA.
Christy, I hope you do too, and I hope you find me and I can give you a big old bear hug because I know just where you walking, honey.
Oh, I hate that, Linda. You gotta get well so you can go.
Yeah, you gotta get your traveling shoes on.
You got time. You got time.
Too, Linda, the warmer weather and the sunshine might help.
Yeah.
Tracy, how come you can't go to the shindig? But you're coming to the gathering, right? You better, since that ain't but, what, 45 minutes from your house or less? Yeah, Dibblers and Stompers, right there on Nathan's website.
I know he's got a website, but I want to buy one in person.
Yep.
So.
Don't do like me. Well, do like me. I'm probably going to buy another set just so I can use the other set because I don't want to use my first set as decoration. It's too pretty.
I'm going to use them.
Yep, the Bayou Bash, June 20th, 2020, at the Burton Coliseum, hosted by the Broussards, For Blessings, Homestead, and is Life with the Table Full hosting this year too?
I don't know. I haven't seen a whole lot of them lately, so I'm not sure.
Sentimental wall hangings. What? I missed some. Oh, okay. For Nathan's stuff. We'll just hang Nathan up on the wall.
Well, I would say something about wall hangings.
Carol!
Hey, Carol, wall hangings in space, but that would give away my next video. So.
Yeah, you better be quiet.
Oh, I hate that rainbow.
Look, y'all, this is just 1 year. Next year, it'll be something else, and we'll do other events. My thing is, you know, Mom's here, and hiring a sitter, so it costs me more to get her taken care of than it does for me to travel. And she's not always going to be here, so life goes on eventually. Yeah, darn roof.
Throw some tarps over their roof and come on, girl.
That's Jen style.
We in the South. Just tarp it and duct tape it.
Hey, Karen. Oh, bring your Mod Squad shirt for Shindig Friday night. I told Karen we're doing pictures. Nathan, wear your Mod Squad shirt Friday night at the Shindig. We've got to have Mod Squatty pictures.
Yes.
For anybody that's there that has those. And I am working on, right now we're working on my logo shirts. I'm in contact with Scott's wife from Hidden Valley Homestead, and she's got my designs on that, and I'm going to send her the Mod Squad one so that I can get a few of those printed up before the Shindig.
Kathy wants to know where to get a Mod Squad shirt.
Kathy, once I get them going, if I can get those going again, I'll send you one. Because that's what I did for those of us that really work together a lot.
Hey, Pete.
I just sent them one. I sold a couple, but most of them I just sent.
That's okay, Michelle.
And I don't think I charged but $20 for them anyway. I didn't charge like that big $28, and by the time you pay shipping $30 like Teespring. I'm going back into that Teespring and see if I can adjust those prices because I just think they're too high. And I got to fix the mug on there. I had to take that off. That was driving me crazy. Not to make anyone jealous, but Nathan's was hand delivered.
It was.
Surprised you didn't, I bet.
Yeah, Teespring is high. Well, they're charging, so they make a profit, even though you're making a little bit of a profit. They're going to get their money.
Yeah. You can go in and adjust the prices and not make any profit yourself, but they're still going to make theirs, and they hit it on the shipping, really. Yeah. Mr. Jack had to file the post office for his. That was crazy. I finally got his check and I tore it up and sent him pictures and video or something to show him that I tore it up. Pete, how are you? Yeah, you need to order some more of your mugs. I like your mugs. I need one of those. I definitely do. Olivia asked me about stickers yesterday, so now my mind's turning on that. Because I need a new one. Y'all see you're not supposed to put them in the dishwasher, but I do. Because I'm a sanitation freak sometimes, but I've ruined my thing. I lost my M, lost part of my eye. So I need a new sticker.
Oh, that would drive me crazy. I'd have to peel it on off.
Well, I got this one on the side, so I can just be happy with that. I really don't care. It's got coffee, who cares?
You're chugging coffee and I'm chugging kombucha.
Yep. I worked on my kombucha a little bit yesterday on that big jug I had here, but I know not to drink all that at one time.
I got my new batch poured up, so I got some more going.
My sticker's on the Busy Little Houses van window. Oh my goodness.
Mimsy's in Canada.
I'm in Canada. Whoop whoop. I've been to Quebec and didn't even know it. That's awesome, Karen. Oh, they probably think we're nuts.
I know I'm nuts.
We've been streaming for almost 25 minutes and ain't even read our scripture.
No.
Wendy, you can post it. It's in the description. Your merch is international. Yep. I've sent seeds international. I've sent them to Canada a couple times. I've sent them to the UK, and sent some to Helen. Where's she at? Where's that? Australia?
She's in Australia.
Australia. And somewhere else. I don't remember.
Oh, happy birthday to your hubby.
Yep. Tell him happy birthday and give him an extra hug for us since we get to get a hug at the shindig.
Woohoo!
Yep. She announced it. She's coming. He gave in.
Oh, yay! That's awesome, Mary.
Just figured out my screen and lived from French. Awesome. Woo-hoo.
I've got to go to Walmart later. I'm out of cream, so I did not have any
Hey,
coffee.
Thrifty. How are you? She can't wait to hug us all. I just want pictures. I'm a picture person. Give me all the pictures.
Yep.
Video clips. We'll have to sit down and make a fun interview.
Mm-hmm.
You need another cup. I needed another cup too. I need a lot of cups. I've been looking at prices on them. You know that company that's on Facebook called Logo Up? They're advertising this cheap stuff until you get to the checkout page, and then they want $80 first time setup fee.
Woo!
And I'm like,
No.
You gotta be kidding. Exit. I done went in there and picked out a couple things and was gonna do some to give away at these events, and then it said that, and I was like, nope, ain't happening. I'll get them somewhere else.
Heather has a question about sending seeds internationally.
They have to be labeled well. You can put them in a clear zipper bag if it's not in the original seed pack, depending on where you're sending it.
Hey, Fork and Allotment.
Hungary, that's the other place I've sent stuff. You have to label it on the International Customs form. You have to give an exact description with a number count. Say you're sending 10 seeds, you need to label 10 Cherokee 10 pumpkin seeds.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it has to be labeled. And you need to mark it as a gift.
We'll be praying, Kathy.
And you need to make sure the post office puts it on there. Because, I mean, they'll hold it in customs and charge those folks $100 if you don't do it just right for them to get their stuff.
You can go to Sticker Mule.
Yep, I got a Sticker Mule link where you can get $10 instant credit too. Look in my description there, Mary.
Oh, wow. That's awful, Wendy. Oh.
Yeah, it is hard to get stuff through customs. I had that Chinese garden seed pack that Chris gave away, and we gave it to Ray's allotment garden, vegetable allotment garden in the UK, and that was back in the summer, wasn't it? Maybe it was. It was November before I got that mailed out because theirs was just a tad different than everybody else's. Hey, Susan. It wasn't much different, but it was enough of a discrepancy that I had to make sure every I was dotted and every T crossed.
Appalachian Mercantile, just do your videos and throw them up. You should go watch some of my videos.
Whatever, Cynthia.
Most of the time I'm not in them. Most of the time it's just like a little slideshow type video.
She's got a face for it though. Her features, she drives me crazy.
No.
You need to be. And doing more like your plumbing video, teaching these folks all this stuff you know.
I do have some more videos today.
She's highly educated. She just don't tell you. Not college educated like that, but I mean, she knows stuff. She got common sense education, y'all. That was my redneck terminology.
I did go to college, but it was not all that.
Life educated. That's a good way of looking at it, Renee. Yeah, Cynthia, I don't like to do full-on videos either. I did that one yesterday, and I was thinking, my Lord. Yeah, we are our own
Yeah.
worst critics.
But you know, the good thing about this group is that we're all like-minded people. So you know, when we watch other people's videos, we're not.
Criticizing every detail of.
We're like, you know, looking at them, you know, judging and stuff. We're wanting to watch their content and.
You blog. Carol's more educated than she's given herself credit for, too.
Yes. I do have some more videos I need to get out, but it's just right now it's just finding time.
I see somebody in the chat. I want y'all to go check out. If y'all are not familiar with Forkin Allotment, yep, check him out. He's overseas too. So a lot of gardening knowledge.
Yeah.
I like to catch him when I can. So Wendy or Kathy or both of y'all, if y'all will grab Forkin Allotment's link and put that Forkin Allotment in the description and post that link.
Can you grow turkey tan bird?
Yes.
Yeah.
Michelle, I had mine on a small cut piece of cattle panel. That thing was huge. You better have at least 40 feet of room because it just goes and goes. And I was turning mine back into itself because otherwise it probably would have taken 60 or something feet.
Keto Kitchen Live video on Facebook.
Samson, I think that's a great idea. Redo your chocolate pie. I don't want you to do that again.
Abby has stopped doing kitchen videos, so Nathan, you got to take up her slack.
That's right. You got Abby into goats, and now she won't cook. Yep, y'all go check out Forkin Allotment. Oh, I missed something. Heather said something, and Julie's asking for what? What did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, big sneaky. Oh, bring it. Okay, oh. They're having their own. She won't even share a goat with you.
She's probably scared you're going to eat that goat.
Probably. Nathan's smoked salts on goat.
Oh, that sounds good.
I don't know. We're making Nathan cook for us. Him and Chris are going to man the grill. So, on our way to the gathering, we have to swing through to the butcher. We got to pick up a bunch of meat.
That's cool,
and what
Heather.
was it's Nathan's hot dogs that Chris likes, right? That's the brand. Do we have that down here in the South?
What kind?
Nathan's?
Yeah.
Okay. Remind me to get a bit of that.
Renee, a good way to build up your immune system is probiotics for your gut, kombucha. If you can get the elderberry, fire cider.
I still hadn't made any fire cider. I know. I'm kicking myself, but I just hadn't had time.
I tell you what, too, and I've noticed this, if I don't get enough sleep, my immune system just goes...
Good to know, Tracy.
And cut out processed sugar.
Sugar's the worst. Sam's has 20-pound boxes of all beef hot dogs. They also sell Nathan's brand.
Dandelion.
It's the Nathan's brand that he wants. So I have to cater to my brother love. And then, oh, are we buffering? Maybe.
Hey, Brett.
For a second.
Bacon wrapped chicken breast with sauteed corn and cabbage.
Hey, Jesse.
All right, JD. I'm going to come through the screen and come eat with you today. Ain't had no breakfast, and he was talking about that.
Sauteed corn. Huh. Never heard of that. Well, I guess I have. Just now I recalled that. Yeah, lack of sleep does much damage. Y'all can see I have been gaining in the midsection, and it's all stress. It's not my diet. It is stress. It'll make you hold weight.
Yeah, it does.
Stuff. Plus my
I hate
thyroid's out
that,
of whack.
Renee. I'll be praying for you. Hope you get to feeling better, though. We've all been dealing with, like, sinus stuff, and it's just been
Yeah, your son-in-law's the pharmacist says take vitamin C and echinacea. Yeah. If you're not allergic to vitamin C. I tried to bulk mom up on vitamin C and she broke out everywhere. I didn't know she was allergic to it.
It will also, if you take too much vitamin C, it will affect your stomach in a bad way.
Carol, not at all. COVID-19 is nothing more than a cold virus. They're blowing this thing out of proportion because it is an election year. And it's just like the SARS scare and the pig swine and the swine flu and
viruses actually live in your spine. So one thing that you can do is get essential oils and start at the base of your neck.
Speak up, honey. They can
put it down your spine. So
yeah, essential oils on the spine. The people that are dying from what they're calling the coronavirus are dying from secondary infections to their cold-like symptoms.
Yeah, like pneumonia and stuff. They already have health problems.
Yeah, it is not healthy folks that are dying from this.
But the thing with this virus, it's been around for a long, long time.
Yeah.
What has happened is somebody's got a hold to it.
Let me show you.
Put it in a lab.
Oh, she's talking.
They let it loose to see what it would do to the population. It's all a conspiracy.
I think it's on this can.
It does have flu-like symptoms. You can look it up.
Let me show y'all something.
It's on a can of Lysol. It's always been on there.
How many years have we been using Lysol to disinfect? Think about that.
Yeah, the tree pollen has been falling here too. It's on there.
Coronavirus.
It's
been listed there for years. It is just like a cold or flu.
But
Lysol kills 99%. Is what they're saying. If you just spray it good,
spray it and let it sit
for 10 minutes. I'm telling you, they are just hyping it up, and it's called fear mongering, y'all, or fear mongering, however you want to pronounce it.
They took it, recreated it in the lab, and I think they let it loose on purpose to see what kind of effect it would have on the population. It's also a way of thinning out the population.
Brett, it may be a new strain, but the flu is a new strain every year, but they give you the vaccine for what the strain was last year.
And it doesn't work. And now they're saying that a new vaccine is fixed to be available for this coronavirus. You don't know
like they did Ebola.
You don't know what's going to be in that vaccine. So.
Yeah. That's right, Julie. The devil works in fear.
Yeah.
He's the author of the confusion. So, there. You heard it from me. If I get jerked from YouTube, I'll call you on Marco. We'll still talk.
Heather, you need to get with Wildcat Hollow Farms. His wife they're married, and his wife had a hard time getting all of her stuff in order just to come back to the United States.
Yeah, it took months. But Mike can tell you all the hoops and loops. He's just went through it.
Jesse, eat something good for me and get you some rest. Don't work too hard this evening.
Hey, Jesse, if you can get a white monster, drink one for me. I hadn't had one. I need one.
Well, he was drinking a Coke Zero, so it's not quite the same.
No, I got that in the fridge. Terry drinks those a lot.
Yeah, y'all check out Broussard Homestead and get some elderberry kits. You can make your own elderberry syrup.
They have a... Brett, you can post your Etsy store for your DIY elderberry if you want to. So I don't mind.
If you can,
because I order from him.
Yeah, if you
and I definitely promote him on that.
The fire cider.
And the Bayou Batch.
Yeah, something that I thought about doing too is like when I do the kombucha is
we're buffering, but it's on my computer and not my phone.
If you do the kombucha, if you let it go too far, I know it kind of turns to vinegar. You could probably make. But you can start over with it. You can make an awesome fire cider with it.
Yeah, that's why I'm not panicked about that. That's been sitting there a little too long. I was like, oh, I'll just use it for cider. And then I'll see you later.
Shut it on the grocery order.
Cool. Yeah, I don't do the flu vaccines. I don't let Mom do them. Terry's dad either. Of course, now when they put him in the nursing home, I won't have any control over that.
Yeah.
But as long as he's here, we didn't. Hey, Woods family. Y'all,
good morning.
We have been streaming for almost 40 minutes, and I still have not read the scripture, so let's do that really quick.
You know why we have not read the scripture yet? Because we were waiting for everybody to get in here Wood's family just came in, so we don't want anybody to miss it. So, we're going to read some scripture this morning. So, are y'all ready?
Speak loud, sister.
Coming to you from Psalm 61, 1 through 4. No, everything's from China. Anyway, Psalm 61. Hear my cry, O God. Attend unto my prayer. From the end of the earth will I cry unto thee. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. For thou hast been a shelter for me, and a strong tower from the enemy. I will abide in thy tabernacle forever. I will trust in the covert of thy wings. Selah.
Yeah. That goes, I kind of feel like it's been a little bit of a series lately because week before last, PoorBoy talked on the pain of the path can't compare to the view of the peak. And then last week, I talked on restoring and refreshing and that time of rest and how waves of good things and bad things all go together and how God gives beauty for ashes. And then wham, Wednesday, all this comes up with his dad. And so, and this week, that scripture, what keeps coming into my mind is lead me to the rock that's higher than I. And it's not in the sense, it is in the sense of Jesus being that rock, but more on pull me back up and put me on the rock so that I have that view of the good things around me and don't get wallowed into the things that are going on that are a struggle.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It seems like sometimes when we're in the valley, it's like we're stuck in the mud. Like it's almost like quicksand and you can't get out of it. So then we have to be like Peter, when he's walking on the water, when he takes his eyes off the Lord. Sometimes we don't necessarily take our eyes off the Lord and start to sink, but we're sinking anyway because we're human and we try to do stuff ourselves and we deal with stuff emotionally and we try to deal with that ourselves instead of.
And that's how I've always been. I've always tried to handle everything as if I was some kind of super person, and I'm not, and I know that.
Always be the strong person.
Yeah.
I have to be the strong one for everybody, but who's going to be strong for me? So it's good to have family and friends that you can turn to and lean on, but it's important to remember you don't have to do it by yourself.
Right.
You give it to the Lord and let other people help you. It's okay to ask for help.
Right, Wendy. We're human and we try to help God like he can't do it himself.
Yeah.
Michelle, I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah. Sometimes we're too busy.
Carol, I thought that was a good scripture for that too. I'm going to say this about that virus. Be prepared, not paranoid.
Yeah.
I mean, they may slow travel down and all that kind of stuff. Just be prepared to change your plans. It's okay. But just remember, every election year, something silly comes up that they try to blow way out of proportion. Like all these numbers, they're counting every person that has a sneeze or a cold or a cough and they're calling it corona and classifying it that way so that they can blow that hype up. But anyway, just saying. Now I'm off of that soapbox. God is good.
Amen.
And he is faithful and his mercies are new every day. And he's going to take care of Terry's dad. He's going to take care of Terry and all of us. And it's just a matter of Terry working through it and letting God lead him to the rock also.
Well, he's not alone. Some of us have been there and done that more than once. And so we know what he's going through. So he's tell him not to try to deal with it all on himself.
Right. Yeah, Christy, they're scaring folks to death. And that's silliness.
Hey, Howie.
Right, Red. Hazmat suit Shelby. Hey, no, Julie, it's a strategy. Let's go in the store. Next time we have to go to Walmart, let's go in and go.
Hey, I've got a full
Then
face
everybody will
mask.
scatter and we might can get
I've
away
got a
with a
full
lot
face
of
mask.
purchases.
I'm gonna take it with me and leave it in the van. So when I get out at Walmart, I'm gonna put it on my head, tighten the straps
They'll
up.
quit trying to clear the shelf and leave their stuff and run if I go in there barking like that. Maybe I might could get some of my stuff that I want that's always sold out. I hate Walmart. I hate going there. Hey, Mr. Higgs, Rock.
Higgs. The bad thing about
I love that video you sent me yesterday.
the bad thing about going like to Walmart or anywhere right now, it's not just sicknesses, it's the energy. People are walking around in this grouchy, ill mood and being empathic. I absorb all that energy and I'm just like spazzing out like, could you people please at least smile?
Oh, we know what hurricane season's like,
Oh, yeah.
Susan. We're in southeast Mississippi. We get them. And we lived through Katrina. And probably has some PTSD from it. Because that's one reason that shelf is back there. And I got shelves everywhere else. And we have to, like I said, be prepared, not paranoid.
Fork and allotment, the good thing about like the scripture that we just read, you don't have to be religious to appreciate it. The thing that I pull from it too is that, you know, you don't have to do everything on your own.
Yeah.
There's people that you can turn to and lean on. I mean, even if you don't have family and friends right there
Right,
by
Dave.
you've got us. So
Yeah.
it's cool that we all have each other now.
Yeah. I knew that Fork and Allotment's not a religious person, but he's in here
Oh yeah.
often on our Sunday streams. Oh, I really want y'all to check his channel out. I
Yeah.
think he's got some valuable information. And he does live streams too.
Yeah. Julie, that's the thing. They want everybody to go into panic mode.
Yeah. That's exactly what they want.
Rubber wheel covers on your rubber wheel.
Yeah, you have a lot of cases in military quarantine.
I was happy to find this community too, and I didn't find it until last year when you took me to the gathering. It was my first gathering, and I was like, these people were just like me. Where they been all my life?
Hey, Hidden Harvest. You like my cannon shell? I wish I'd made it longer all down the hall. Terry didn't want to. He said, well, what if we need to move furniture? But he wasn't thinking, or I wasn't thinking, and I didn't argue with him that I had this front foyer right back here that's wide enough to bring in furniture or take it out. You need to learn cannon. Yes, you do. It's addictive. It's as addictive as seeds.
Yeah, Christy, I see that all the time. I mean, it's not just little kids walking around coughing, not covering their mouth. It's grown folks.
Yeah.
That know better.
Yep. Oh, speaking of seeds. Okay, Cynthia, thank you for coming. Have a great afternoon.
Ooh,
I'm going to show y'all.
eat something good for us.
I'm not going to show you the addresses, but I don't know if Pete's still in here or not, but this one goes to Pete. This is his sugar snap peas that he wanted. But y'all, let me cover their address. That box of seeds. Look how big that thing
It's
is.
huge.
It's really big. Box of seeds that is going to Papa Pepper and the little peppers, Mama Pepper.
Y'all check out the Pepper family. They are awesome.
They're going to be doing a video on this too, so be watching for
I can't
that.
wait.
Me either. I love them. I just love them.
Yeah, Mr. Pete's still here.
And let's see. I don't know if I can reach those others. Ooh. Ooh, sorry. busy little house. I know she's gone, but this is her bag of Cherokee pumpkins. And then there's a lot of y'all that had asked for them. And so I'm going to be mailing out your pumpkin seeds soon. I gotta dig out my list of folks that was wanting them, but these are Cherokee tan pumpkin seeds. Oh, that's Kajari melons for somebody. And then I'm gonna be fixing up a lot of these little baggies for the gathering of Cherokee tans, and I think I'm gonna take some of those pumpkins and just give pumpkins too, because I got so many. So that's always fun.
Sunny and warm in Vancouver. Woohoo! How about my pepper
Your
seeds?
pepper seeds, I got some peppers going. Mr. Higgs Rock Farm sent me some ghost peppers, and I've got a few plants started, and then I did save one for you. ICF.
Jesse, we got some new pepper seeds in yesterday. So.
Yes, they grow vertically
2
and they don't spread real
kinds.
far.
And then I brought her some pepper seeds.
And was it you, Kathy, that I was supposed to be sending these to? I've got more. I mean, I've got plenty. I can send them to you, but I'm just making sure because I can't remember right off the top of my head. I got it wrote down somewhere. Somewhere. Those started. Need to get others started. Not yet. Just move slow. That's true, Nathan. You need your food coming in still.
Yep.
Those ghost peppers are hard. I'm gonna have to show Jen your video you sent me yesterday. That was so funny. I was like, he said he made him a ghost pepper salsa. He's eating that stuff straight. He's lighting his world up.
I've got some. I've got some scorpions.
Oh, the length of time. Okay.
Scorpions and reapers and some other stuff.
They're quicker than a regular large melon, but I don't know the exact time.
Because River Rat says mo hotter, mo better.
Yeah.
Nothing's hot enough for him.
Oh man, Jesse, your wife has found the ultimate hot pepper website.
Yep.
Trade Winds Fruits, y'all. I spent hours just drooling over the seeds yesterday of unusual stuff that even Baker Creek doesn't have, and they're a lot cheaper. Adventures in the Heartland.
Yes, yes.
Yay! That's awesome.
Even if you have to grow it in buckets and pots. Plant something.
Wendy says they're fast to grow, Kathy, and prolific. She said politic, but I've messed her brain up this morning. Jess uses the nylons to support her Kajari melons. Depending on how well fertilized and all that, as to how big they get it, whether you have to support them like that. But Pepper Company has the hots. Do you see what Samson says?
Pucker Butt Pepper Company. You need to be throwing a link up there.
Yeah, throw a link. Trade Winds has all kinds of Carolina Reapers and colors, and I mean, it was just more seeds, pepper seeds I'd ever seen in my life. Yeah, Mr. Holland, I don't eat a lot of hot pepper stuff, but I'm very intrigued with growing them and selling them. And you know, by the handfuls, because people don't grow that stuff here, but they like the stuff.
I've got some scorpions, some reapers, some jalokias, some buena mulatas, something else right now.
I got a couple of something called a Sandia hybrid hot pepper that I'm trying, and some Tabasco, and some Joe's Long.
Never enough peppers.
$25 a box for super hits. That is not bad. Super hots, I mean. Love peppers.
I have not pickled any, but I will be trying.
I love the smell of a Kajari melon while it's growing. Well, I like it when you cut it, but I mean, you can smell that when it's growing. It's wonderful. Yeah, super hot peppers. I know. I said hit. I read it like I read it. I mean, I said it like I read it. That was silly. I should have paid attention.
Ah.
Fuck her butt. Yeah, save that link and text it to me. Not right now. They don't text it right now. You mess up our stream. It's jalapeno. I've got jalapenos too, and I found what I think is going to be a larger jalapeno. Awesome. Kathy, is that enough time for you to get them growing if you start them in the house now? Fat finger smokies.
Okay, I just saved the link on my front of my phone. So
Thank you, Nathan.
now all I gotta do is go back and check it out.
You could direct sow them. Well, the ground's got to be warm. I think. You can mark
Yeah.
that like she's got it.
I want to dehydrate some too.
Is Johnny excited about coming for the gathering and hanging out with all of us, or is she like, oh my gosh? Jesse done sent me the link to the phone to butt peppers or whatever it was. Wendy, we're talking about the Kajari melons. 70 days on those. And I was asking her if she had time to start them in the house. She said she could direct sow them, but she's in Minnesota, so I don't know. You started way too many peppers this year. Me too, but I'm having a problem. I'm glad I started too many because I can go to bed and they're looking beautiful, and then there'll be 2 or 3 of them just gone, dead. And I don't know what's killing them.
I know Johnny's quiet. She's probably like me.
She's introverted.
I'm introverted most of the time. But we get out to the cabins at Flint Creek and everybody's just going to be,
Yeah.
We'll have a good time hanging out.
We'll be hanging out at the motel rooms Friday night with everybody else. But then Saturday night we'll just see how it goes. But, you know, we got all night long if we want to just hang out. But we will have to go to the cabins at some point after the gathering and Friday evening to eat, to cook, grill, and all that. So
That's right.
And Jen and I will not have time to cook y'all breakfast. I'm sorry, but Wanda wants us at the buildings at 7. So we'll be leaving y'all. Y'all won't have to come till 8 or 9. 8 if you're setting up. 9,
9
if you're just coming.
Starts.
But we'll have to be there by 7.
Don't work too hard
So
later.
we're going to make our coffee and leave it with y'all. Hey, Tyler.
Hey.
How are you? Our time is almost up. The winter crop is still going strong. He's raising beds. You may have to do like me, Jack. I went and pulled my collards out from the garden. I left the ones in the flower beds.
You need raised beds then.
You need some more. Johnny's used to being, she finds certain people she bonds with and becomes a chatty Cathy.
Yep.
Awesome. I think her and Jen will click really good. I think I talk too much for her. Really, I mean, honestly. I like her. And I love Timpy too. But I'm more yappity than she wants to be. Hey, Jeremy.
I hope your pig gets better. Sick piggy. Woods family.
Oh no. Not good. We're reading the chat, y'all, if you're wondering what we're doing. Instead of looking at the camera, we're just reading what y'all are saying.
Yeah, just building more beds. I did find out when I went to the greenhouse the other day, because last year I had this little planter box and I had put salad mix in it. And it grew really well. Well, I thought it had died because, you know, the greenhouse got pretty cold and all, and my plastic tore and rain got in there. Some of that salad mix is coming back up.
Cool.
I was like, wait, what?
Awesome.
So,
in a week or so, you can go out there and start getting you some greens. You're organizing more today. I need to do that.
I'm going to go hang out with grandbabies later.
Fun.
So.
Mine are in Florida this weekend.
My grandson turns 3 tomorrow. Ooh.
Sweet baby. I have to record your first video ever. It's for... You're going to do fine.
It's going to be awesome.
You just pretend you're talking to your best friend.
Yep.
It's easy for me. I'm talking to my best friend.
Thanks for hanging out, Mark.
We need to do a contest this year, something that everybody can grow. Y'all go ahead. I'm not that confident in myself at all. I have big dreams. Little accomplishment.
I did get a couple of things planted yesterday. I planted my 2 little fig trees, something called a Nanking cherry, and a couple other things.
Bye, Mark. Thank you so much. All right, Wendy. Thank you, hon. We'll chat later.
Bye, Wendy.
Yep. Kathy says, Cynthia, put a picture up behind your camera of your favorite person. Okra competition over there. Nathan almost said that. Julie. Nathan does the okra contest. So what do I got planned for the day after here? Getting Mom fed and
Bye,
taken
Kathy.
care of and going through more seeds. Trying to get everybody's seeds. I don't know if y'all can grow Cherokee tan pumpkins, Jeremy, but if you want some, I'll mail you some seeds. I got 40 of those pumpkins, and they put out a ton of seeds each one.
Oh, well, Julie, if you hate okra, you've never had it cooked right. Fried okra's a bomb.
Woohoo. I use a little bit in soups, and I want to dehydrate some because somebody told me that okra chip type things were a great snack.
Oh, you could do that and then put like onion powder and cayenne pepper on them.
Or that jalapeno garlic powder.
Ooh, yum. Oh, it's so slimy.
All right, Mr. Holland.
Fried okra is awesome. We call it okra.
You got to fry that slime off.
We call it okra. I gotta find a keto version of fried okra. Dehydrated.
Oh, Jeremy, you've got my email.
Hey,
Send me your address. I am going to hook you up, my brother. I will get you some seeds and stuff that'll grow up there. I'll go through and see what all that's not going to do well here because we have so much heat. How do you keep that pumpkin?
Chayote is like a squash.
It's just sitting there.
Chayote is like a squash, and it's got the
freeze
texture of like an apple. So you could.
Yeah, I found some of those seeds too.
I need some chayote seeds.
Jeremy, I have a seed addiction, and it's one way for me to, what do you call that? Recycle through, renew, and update my seeds because that way they're not sitting too long. So everything that's, I just try to go through. Nothing. You don't owe me nothing. Just send me your address, Goofy.
Yep.
What does it mean when I say, let me hook you up, brother? We're zone 6A if that helps. I just know you're cold. And I'll find stuff that's more suited for cold crops, more short day type stuff. Or long day.
We're going to have to
whichever.
do a seed addict shirt of some sort.
Yeah. I need to break down and buy me a silhouette or a cricket. I
had the silhouette. It was
really
hard to figure out, and right now I can't get to it because it's in a box somewhere. But the new cricket, the way they've got them designed, you can put this software on your computer, but you can also put an app on your phone, and you can Bluetooth. So you can sit there on your phone, do your design, hit a button, and it Bluetooths over to the little cricket thing and does it.
Okay, but how does it print it out big enough? Like, say if I wanted my screen to be
now
12 inches here, where's it going to print?
If you want a big one, you're going to have to get a full size. But if you're making small stuff, if you're printing it, say, sideways, you could get the new baby cricket that's coming out. It's about that big.
That would only do for stickers, I bet.
I mean, you could do all kinds of stuff on that, but you can
Or
get a
piecing
you
together.
can get a full size one to make bigger things. But,
Yeah, you know me, I
but
gotta
they've
go big or go
updated
home.
them. They've updated them so now that you can
rotating.
Bluetooth.
I
to
rotate
it.
my seeds like I rotate my canned goods.
Yeah, I mean, it's little. It's a little bitty portable thing.
If that would be good for making your own
It's
little
it's
logo
under $200.
stickers and things like that. But I guess I'll just wait and go big so I can do the shirts and stuff. Because my heat press I bought is a 15 by 15 so that I could do shirts. And that's what I got Olivia making me. My regular Mimsy's garden stuff, the back is 11 and something inches by 11 something inches. And then the pocket is 4 by 4.
Yeah. But they've redesigned them now, and now they have the Bluetooth capability, so you could do this stuff on your phone through the app. So you don't have to do it just on the computer. So you don't have to have everything hooked up together.
That is cool.
So
Because I do a lot of designing on my phone.
yeah.
But I mean, it's not a big deal to upload it to the computer and then download it, I guess. Susan, she's in California. She can grow anything. And she's got the coolest raised beds ever. They're everywhere. I got a personal tour of Julie's gardens. She filled up 4 picture cases. I could, but I've been giving away seeds like crazy. I added 50 packs to the box yesterday, plus probably 20, maybe 20. I didn't count them. 20 packs specifically to Papa Pepper in a separate envelope.
National
Joanne
Craft
just got a
Month.
25% off coupon. Woo, that's a good discount.
Well, after we get money situated with what all's going on with us and get the gathering and the shindig out of the way,
But I see the potential, Julie.
I could put some money back and invest in some more crafts. So, but then it's making space.
I've got t-shirts. Okay, thanks, Jeremy. Y'all have fun.
Thanks.
Tell
for coming
Angela to kiss the
by.
chickens for me. I love her chickens. I'm so jealous.
Speaking of chickens, and it's the 1st of March. Guess who has baby chickens? Tractor Supply.
I'm not ready, Anna.
Tractor
You're not
Supply.
ready. You're not ready, Anna. You don't even have the coop built yet. But did you see that little building that Lance has got at the railroad tracks? The little gray one with the porch. Can you not see Anna's chicken coop made out of that? I am so serious. After the gathering, if I hadn't done something different, I mean after Shindig, I'm going to buy that building. And it's going somewhere out there, close to the garden.
The back half of my greenhouse is going to be my chicken pen, so I can get more chickens.
I just see that as perfect for a chicken coop.
That would be awesome.
Because cutesy, you know me, I got to have cutesy. Because folks will be coming up here all the time. So,
And you could paint it a different color and everything.
shoot, I like the gray because this goofy house is white. That is not what I wanted as far as that. We went the cheapest route possible. So it's white vinyl siding outside. But I like the rustic looks on stuff.
Oh, we'll be praying for you, Susan.
Woo! Goodness. Meat birds coming Tuesday. Y'all, I just drool. Every day I'm looking at Murray McMurray's catalog going, I want that.
My chickens are pets, and I don't think
Yeah, they're going to be egg-laying pets. That's all it is. I'm not going to eat them.
Can't do meat animals. I get attached.
Yeah. If I look it in the eye, it's over with. And they'll all have names. They say, don't name your birds. Yeah. I already see a Gertie out there.
Oh, I like that name.
Gertrude. Gertie. Gertie the birdie. You got yours through Meyer. I've looked at their stuff. I've looked at Cackle. I've looked at Poultry Supply. Julie's like me. She's got the fever.
Oh, that's cool, Dave.
Yep. No, I want my greenhouse separate. I want a big I want my greenhouse to be at least 16 by 32. I'm gonna say that modestly. For you know, a while. I think I can do what I need to do in that. Any, mini, miny, mo. In Kentucky. In Kentucky. We still can't buy chickens in California.
Man.
Newcastle disease is spreading. Oh.
Hey, simple grower.
That's Deb. Have you been watching any of Deb's videos? Her chicken coop's cute. 3 more beds in the coop is the goal.
Christmas and Thanksgiving.
I have lots of plans. It's just not wanting to go into any debt. I'm trying to do all this and pay for it as I go.
Mm.
That's my problem. And I keep spending too much money on sand dirt. Did I tell you? I ordered that drip irrigation system from Halls.
Did you?
That's why I didn't buy the Silhouette or the Cricket because I bought. It was like, do I want to do t-shirts or do I want drip irrigation? Well, drip irrigation, duh. That's awesome, Susan. Pet birds for eggs and names. Meat birds pick one name for all, not Bernice. Oh gosh. Michelle. So funny. Oh my God. Red said the lady at Tractor Supply asked if I was from Kentucky, and she said, nope, you just never know when you want Kentucky Fried Chickens. And she's going to name one of her chickens Kentucky.
You're going to have to name one of the other ones Popeye. You might want
and
Popeye's chicken.
Church's chicken.
Church's chicken.
Michelle's planning at her son's. That's an awesome idea, Michelle. Oh my goodness.
Oh, goodness. I have to remember that one.
Yeah. I got to think of a name, though, for the chicken coop. I wanted to do, when I was just going to do ducks by themselves, I was going to do a Duckingham Palace, and then somebody else took that name, and I was like, got to think of something else, so.
Cluckingham Palace.
Cluckingham Palace. I think I'm going to go, that hawk better go on. I see one flying around out there. You see him? Coming right in front of the window right now.
I think it's a buzzard.
It looks like a hawk to me. I can't see that well. Anyway, he needs to go on. That means something's dead around there. Look at him. He's just staying. Huh. Your sign is Cluckingham Palace? Huh.
We named our chicken coop.
Started
This is a
seeds in the
rated
greenhouse
PG
already.
channel.
Fork and I got those industrial shelves like you get it. I got mine on Amazon, but like you get at Sam's or Lowe's. And I've got grow lights. This one's a 5-tier or 6-tier, and this one's a 4-tier. Over here, then behind this couch, I don't know if you can see those little sticks sticking up, but there's a 6-foot table covered in pepper plants. I just don't have the lights on any of this right now because of the glare, but I've got lights everywhere, and got them going. I've got the greenhouse. I was going to go check the temperature out this morning, but I forgot. I got sidetracked. So I'll go check that and see what it's doing because I've got one place that does not have plastic yet. I ran out of plastic. Which, it's the South. It's probably just fine. Plus I've got heaters and heat lamps and all that for when it's cold. Hey Reap, what you doing?
Hey y'all.
Let's see. Oh, on the chicken stuff. Didn't think about livestock there. Yep.
Jaretha, you and Todd gonna be together?
Michelle, that is a matter of choice. Some people say they need the lights 24/7. Some people say give them 16 on, 8 off. Hey, Serenity Meadows, how are you? At first, I was doing it 24/7, but then I decided they were doing better when I gave them a rest. So that's what I'm doing. Came in the house on baby watch. Yes, your baby. She was talking about that on her stream yesterday. So I'm giving them the rest. They're getting a long rest today because I turned them off last night at 10. And I hadn't turned them back on yet. But the sun's coming in some, so they're getting a little light. But now, the guy that wrote the tomato book that I'm totally in love with, he says they don't need a rest. And he was the editor for Rodale's Organic Growing for years. So, like I said, that's just a matter of opinion and what works for you and what have you. But I'm giving them a rest. Because I tried not giving them a rest, and I don't think they did as well. Thank you, Deb. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Yep, I agree, Michelle. That's the decision I came to, is that they needed the rest. That's for myself. Yeah, the oxygen levels are good in here. And the humidity. I mean, we have a little bit of dampness unless we run central heat, and then that dries everything up. I don't consider it work as far as the plants. I love it so much, and the seeds start. It's like, you know, you've heard that saying, find something you love and you'll never work a day in your life. So that's kind of how I feel about it.
Thanks for hanging out. I like that
Yeah,
name.
Cynthia. Thank you.
I've got to get my herbs.
Well, you got it going on, Michelle. Common sense. Yeah, labor of love. Well, Carol, you're in the right place for that.
Carol.
You can grow all that exotic stuff.
Go to Trade Winds Fruits website.
Yes. They have all that stuff.
Tropical fruit. Oh.
All kinds of stuff.
Stuff that you can't find here. I gotta order some dragon fruit.
Kathy at Living Miracle Homestead has that passion fruit, star fruit, and all that other stuff you were talking about.
Yeah.
Is Tennessee a nice place to live? Depends on what part of Tennessee you're in. I was born in Knoxville, and in the outskirts is where we lived. In the country area was super nice, but now developers have come in, and it's way commercialized. But it used to be beautiful there. So if you could get further out in East Tennessee, it's really nice. And then Chris is in Northeast Tennessee, up in the mountains, and that's really nice, except for he's up on that mountain, and they have ice storms and wind storms all the time.
Yeah.
That's why he couldn't go live Wednesday night, was they were having an ice storm and 30-mile-an-hour wind. All right, Howie. Going to be a very cool summer. Huh, that would be nice, because we have
we have hot summer.
121 heat index. It's not like it is where you are, for sure. It'd be nice to have sunny and 75 with 20% humidity instead of 80%. Southern Tennessee has a lot of good land. Good. Go Glaze Pottery. I can't wait to see what you have, and I'm going to try to set me some spending money aside so I can get something from you.
Definitely going to have to put back some spending money.
I'd like to have a spoon rest in crimson red. Hint, hint.
I need one in LSU colors.
Yeah, fix her up something LSU.
Ooh.
Not something super pricey, because we're traveling, remember.
Julie, you need to move closer to us.
Wait a minute. What's the move over or something? Private process. Oh, wow. I
Yeah.
didn't know you were interested in moving.
you
I
need to
thought
move
you were
closer
going to
to
stay where
us.
you were at. You could tolerate the heat pretty good down this way.
It's not too swampy where we're at. You're thinking about South
I
Louisiana.
know you think I want crimson red for the Alabama, but I don't. It just matches. Matches my kitchen stuff. Most everything is black and, what do you call that color? Not chrome. The
Stainless steel?
Stainless steel. And then there's some intermingled reds and mustard colored and stuff like that, but I don't want mustard colored sitting on this thing. I like reds. So I like that darker crimson red. So there's your sign of what I'm ordering. Just send me a price. But I want a spoon rest. And I want it kind of whitish. She's got 1 year left, and then then she's out. Awesome.
Come closer.
Quit building those raised beds then, girl. Don't sink your money into that. These Lincoln log kitchen. Cool.
Aw. Yeah. It
Great
would
selling
be.
picture. Put in a fountain or something. All that good, valuable dirt. Man, I'd hate to leave all that dirt. I'd be trying to figure out a way to load it up and take it with
Here's
me.
a selling feature when you get ready to sell your place. Like, whoever's looking at it to buy it, you could put in the description, you know, that it has all the raised beds and stuff, but maybe offer a seed starting kit as a gift for buying the house with seeds so they can start their own garden.
Tell them it's been featured on YouTube as the land that grew the next to the largest watermelon. All right, we are way past time.
Yep.
And we need a break from this. Inside Kate's Kitchen is on at 1:30, I think. 1 or 1:30. Y'all just have to check.
1, I think.
1 o'clock. And then 3 o'clock is Southern Blessed Homestead. Mary Carter's coming on today. I think hers is at 4. And then at 6 is Heirloom Permaculture. Then 7 is Roots and Refuge. Oh no, 5 o'clock. Go back it up. 5 o'clock, Overlook Valley. Then Heirloom Permaculture. Then Roots and Refuge. And Self-Reliant Roadshow.
And Hidden Valley Homestead.
And then Hidden Valley at 9
9 Central Standard.
which is 7 Eastern. Right?
Yeah.
Or Pacific, I mean. Not Eastern. Pacific.
West. I don't know how she remembers them all. I'd have to write them down.
I struggle, Julie. I'm odd for so many channels. It's a struggle. And I write them down sometimes, and then folks change on me, and I get lost. But I'm only, like, officially obligated, like, I'm going to be there or bust to just a few. And that's VW Family Farms and Big Bear Homestead, Single Dad Homestead. And then I try to be on the other ones that's asked. I do Two Family as much as I can because they help us all as much as they can. But I don't always get to be there. But I like to be there.
Yeah. Y'all check out Two Family tomorrow night.
Yeah, Deep South.
No, Deep South.
That's
is
the
gonna
week of the
be
gathering.
The week of the gathering.
Is it Mother Udder?
Oh, I forgot.
We'll have to look. No, it's not.
No.
It was a channel I wasn't real familiar with. I'd heard of them, but I'm not real familiar with them.
I don't remember.
Why does the word wheel or wagon keep coming in my head?
I have no idea.
Anyway, check out Two Family for their Monday Night Live.
But yeah, they are having a special Tuesday.
Lazy Acres.
The
Cool,
week of the
Red.
gathering.
That's good. Yeah, it's a lot of live streams. And I try to mod. When I'm there, I try to help. and try to post links for folks. Green Dream, I do theirs as much as I can on Thursdays, but I also.
Forking allotments.
What time is your live in Central Standard Time? Forking. And did you tell me your name was Kevin? Can't remember.
Yeah, the folks with the radio show. I don't remember.
Syndicated radio show. Oh yeah. Is it USA Radio? TV?
I do not remember.
Huh. I'll have to go look because now that's going to drive me crazy.
Hey, Cherie.
White Flowers. Hey.
Hey, White Flowers.
Hey, Cherie.
Folks popping in and we're
fixing to get off. We're way past time. But we were yapping about who's coming on when.
Yep.
Yeah. I also, try to be there for Green Dream but Pine Knot Family Farm does theirs on Thursday at that time too, so I'm kind of bounce back and forth for them.
I know, Amber has
8 p.m. UK time, so 1 hour and 35 minutes from now. Okay, so 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Central Standard Time is Forking Allotments live stream.
Amber Haskins, hers is, what night is hers? Hers is at the same time as somebody else's too.
Broussard's.
Yeah.
Thursdays.
Y'all remember Amber and them. Byron's back in the hospital.
Yeah.
He had another episode. He did not stop breathing on him this time, but he had another episode where he passed out.
Mm-hmm. So they got to find out.
Yeah.
What's going on.
We read Psalm 61, 1 through 4, and we have talked about seeds and peppers and all kinds of stuff.
What's going on with PoorBoy and his dad.
Yep.
Y'all don't forget to pray for them. Especially Terry, just to have peace over the whole thing. He knows it's the right thing, but it's very hard for him to make that final push.
Yeah.
And so he's wishy-washy in his mind, and that's not good.
Wendy, Sherry at Two Family has got a thing where she's
5
got
p.m. Michelle.
most of the lives listed.
Terry.
So email Sherry at Two Family.
PoorBoy Wendy. And also 320 Homestead. And what is it? Farm Life? The one with the kidney. Oh. Eric. What is the name of their channel?
I know his name is Eric.
Oh gosh. My mind just went blank. Anyway, he's in serious shape, y'all.
He needs a
kidney and a pancreas. Yeah.
Yeah, he needs prayers for peace of mind.
Yeah. Well, he knows he can't be wishy-washy as far as he knows I cannot do this anymore. But it's just hard. And he wishes there was other options. Yeah. Wendy goes out in the greenhouse and she prays and she Marcos me and tells me, and it's just like, that's why I've felt peaceful for the last hour, because she's been out there praying and I know it. And then she'll tell me.
Thanks for putting up that link, Geeky.
Yeah, he needs time. He needs it to be transpired and not in this limbo of waiting to see who's going to do what when, and if he's going to have to be put 30 minutes away or if he's going to be right up the road. Because he doesn't want him to be in that other town. That just makes another hardship for him. Because he can't go. Even if he's working in the area, he can't take that company truck
if
there.
If he was right here in town, he could just stop by on the way home from work.
Well, I don't know if they'd let him do that with a company truck, but because he's not supposed to get off state highways.
Oh, well, he can run home and then
get
run
his,
back up there.
It would just be easier. I don't know. It's a lot of detail, and Southern families operate different than Northern families. I'm just, like, for my mom, she was from the North. When they went in the hospital, family didn't go sit and visit or stay with them for hours and hours and hours. Where here, if somebody's in the hospital, their closest kin is right there with them just about the whole time.
Yeah.
Making sure that they're getting taken care of and this, that, and the other. So it's just a different chemistry, different way of doing things. So anyway, I appreciate y'all hanging out.
Yeah, it was fun.
Got to be with my girl today. She got her funeral home calendar over there.
Yep.
I had my daughter pick her up one of those that Danny and Wanda use at Deep South a lot. So my daughter works about, she had a meeting in that town that has that funeral home. I said, I need you to go to the funeral home and get me a calendar. So that's what we did.
Thank you, Geeky. Eric at Life in Farmland.
Yes, Life in Farmland. I could not get that out.
Even if you can't contribute anything like maybe monetary wise, pray for them. Go check out their channel.
Yeah. And if you're into donating things,
They do have a PayPal set up.
and you have O positive blood type, you need some kidney
There is a link, I think,
to apply.
Yeah.
On
And
Deep South Gathering
if you're
page.
in the Deep South Gathering page on Facebook, there's a link.
Yeah, it's a funeral home calendar.
It's actually kind of like the almanac.
Would you like pine or plastic? Or real wood, oak? Pine or oak? Julie, you're killing me.
I can just see people propped up in the casket. Does this make my butt look better? Sorry, y'all. I have a twisted sense of humor.
Would you like flannel or cotton? Oh God.
I want the flannel. And red and black.
Her casket has to be gothic.
With bats on it.
Bees.
Bats and bees.
I want mine to have peppers and tomatoes.
I'm doing tomato plants, peppers, and collards.
And my bones be the wind chimes. Oh my God.
It does now, but give it a few months wearing and you'll be nice and sleep. Bones for the wind chimes. Deal for smell.
Get your email. Okay, that's perfect to end on. We love y'all.
Bye.
Have a great day.